What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Phones and Drones. So, like I said in our iOS 17.2 Beta 2 video, felt like this wasn't ever coming and it needed to come as soon as possible, but here we are. watchOS 10.2 Beta 2 is out, and this again, just like with iOS 17.2 Beta 2, isn't following its typical launch cycle. Apple usually drops betas in 1 week or 2 week intervals, with obviously some changes in between. That is exactly what's going on with this build. So, since this is only a beta 2, it is possible there will be new features in here. If we don't find them in this video, we will do a subsequent follow-up video for you guys to become aware of. But as we traditionally do, let's take a look at the build number, see how it runs, and more importantly, hopefully, over the next 72 hours, get a better gauge on battery life, at least on our Ultra 2, just because it's been so atrocious. We've done a video in regards to the issues with it. We did our initial 48 hours or 72 hour video after beta 1 dropped, and that was one of the biggest call outs. Battery life is trash. 10.1.1 was just released for specifically battery fixes. Hopefully that is incorporated in beta 2 and we will not have any issues going forward. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. So as you guys can see here on our Apple Watch Ultra 2, we have watchOS 10.2 Beta 2 installed, and this came in at about 480 megabytes in file size. Let's go ahead and jump into our traditional deep dive here, and let's first go into settings and see what that new build number is. So we'll go to settings, general, about, and you can see here, this version now comes with a build of 21S5342E. So the E signifies it is an improvement from the prior build. We're getting closer to the beginning of the alphabet, which means we are heading towards the actual public release. Definitely great to see. Hopefully this version here will improve on battery life and how horrid it has been since really iOS or watchOS 10 has dropped. There has been a lot of discussion about poor battery life really across all generations, specifically the Series 9 and Apple Watch Ultra 2 with watchOS 10, 10.1, and now hopefully 10.2 Beta 2 will resolve it. They did just roll out an update that we did a video on for watchOS 10.1.1, and hopefully that resolved the bugs that impacted the batteries, and now will be rolled out and baked into Beta 2. A couple other callouts here. I didn't see anything massively new. We'll still look, but the double tap gesture, as we traditionally see, you can tell, still somewhat intermittent when you do it this way, although it has improved over the last couple generations. I will call out, randomly enough, if you use your middle finger and thumb, it somehow, at least for me, seems to work easier and more consistently. And as I said that, now it's not going to do so, but you can see right there when it's angled, it seems to be working more consistently. But again, they have improved that. It is still working, I'll say 90% of the time. Going off of the double tap gestures as well, if we go into the watch settings and take a look at gestures, double tap, we can still see there is no new changes or anything added to double tap, unfortunately. I'm still curious to see why they haven't made it so it can recognize a grip or a different amount of taps, even just a single tap or a triple tap. That would be able to, kind of trigger other changes and other actions, and still not here, which is definitely surprising to me. But yeah, like we said, we just went over the about for the build number and all that. Nothing else crazy here that we've seen yet. This is going to be a short video for you guys. I truly am hoping that with this latest build, we will have that improvement to battery life and all that. I haven't really experienced any other issues here. I haven't seen any other better integration for any of the other offerings that they really have currently. So let me know in the comments below, have you realized any other changes or issues with this build or any of the most recent releases? I will say again, talking about those integrations, we talked about the journaling app in our other video on iOS 17.2, Beta 1 and Beta 2. Still not being integrated here. There is still no journal app or anything of that nature. So take that with what you want. For something they're pushing really thoroughly, for their whole ecosystem not to have it, including on the watch, to be able to speak for an entry, seems to be a missed case so far. Maybe it'll come in another beta, but currently it is not here. Thanks for watching, guys. We will catch you in the next one. Peace.